I feel like I've gotten nothing done today, but the truth is I needed some rest. I woke up hurting this morning. And then I proceeded to make a whole entire 3 phone calls, which, by the way, I hate making phone calls. It's terrible. It messes with my anxiety. It's the worst. But I got some stuff handled. Some grown-up stuff that needed to get handled. One of my kids needs a tooth pulled. And unfortunately, the only time they had available was right at the same time as another appointment. Couldn't do it. And then they have to go with their dad for July. So, August 1st. August 1st. They're both overdue anyway. But this one, it's a baby tooth. It's not coming all the way out. It's kind of just wedged in there still. It'd been loose for a while and now it's not. That doesn't sound good. August 1st. Got that handled. And it's so much closer. I really hope we like this dentist because this is so much closer than the previous dentist. And it's not the place that I hate. So, that was my only stipulation. Is just anywhere in the area. I'll drive. I don't care. Just not those people. That took a lot out of me. I had to give people the numbers on their cards so many times. It's just, this is close. And I like that. And they seem friendly. And I like that. So, fingers crossed. And the dentist, right? We're more familiar with lady dentists. Yeah. And, just, my guys are getting older. And that could be seen as embarrassing. But this guy, and his reviews say that he's really good with kids. I hope so. I'll get this all handled. It's hot outside. I don't know this because I've been out there, but because I did see the weather. It was only 30 degrees, or like at 10 a.m. So that was. I did go take a peek at that point. The UV index wasn't bad either. It was at a 5. I tried to watch some TV. I tried to watch this documentary about some lady who I will find it later because I'm probably going to try to watch it some more after I edit another video and put the image of it up here. But I got distracted and wound up doing some YouTube stuff. I feel like I've accomplished nothing, even though I know I've grown up today. I'm trying here. Okay, I just got finished writing a response to the person on Ancestry who's trying to help me with the finding out who my great-great-grandfather is. No, wait. Great-grandfather. It's my great-grandfather. It's my grandma's biological dad. And it turns out that her grandfather had like 10 younger brothers in the right area. If it was one of them, that is my great-grandfather, then I share great-great-grandparents with this person, and they're estimated to be a second to third cousin. Oh, I'm freaking out. Okay, so, it's dinner time though, because of course it is. I'm gonna try to finish watching this UFO documentary that I can't pay attention to. It's dinner time. That's my diet bread. That's a whole honkin' load of pulled pork leftovers that have been warmed up in the microwave and topped with sugar-free barbecue sauce and mustard because I really like sweet barbecue sauces, but I also like mustard-based barbecue sauce. It's a thing. And these are barbecue flavored pork rinds. So there's pork with extra pork. That's not kosher. That's not trying to be. And oof, I am having one of my mocktails. It's caramel limeade with rose water. I am freaking out. I did a Google search for this family name and this particular town in Indiana, and there's some pictures that popped up from this one guy's obituary who seems to have the same cheekbones and nose as my grandma, and I'm freaking out and just... There's some family trees that I can't access because my membership is not current, but I think I'm going to re-up my membership so I can see other people's trees. Take a look at this person's family tree. I am so grateful that she's willing to talk to me, because most of the time if somebody was doing what they shouldn't have been doing, it's like, ugh, shame on the family, we don't talk about it, right? I have some second cousins who have matched with me on here that I recognize their name, and I know that that's the family that my great-grandfather on my mom's side started when he ran off and ditched my grandmother and great-grandmother and grandma's sister. If they wanted information, I'd be like, oh yeah, here you go. What would you like to know about Benjamin Bishop? I assume, though, from when I looked at their trees previously, that they do have the information, so it's not a big surprise. But if they were like, hey, how are we related? I'll tell you everything. Sure, no problem. You may also want to know that the dude's daughter was at one point diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and that there's a history in the family of breast cancer. Sure. Because I will absolutely separate what he did with the fact that he has other descendants who may have questions. Having the area confirmed, having the family name, it's a huge arrow in the right direction. There's a lot of digging that I still have to do, but I'm going to talk to my grandma about this. I think she's going to be really happy to hear that we've got an idea of what's up. Okay, it's not as late as I usually do this. And my TV is on and it's paused on Amphibia because it looks like John's on the 3rd episode. I did finish watching his documentary about the lady who records UFOs and these lights and stuff, and I was very distracted because I was digging through genealogies around Indiana. There's a couple of names I've repeated a couple of times, but there's a couple of names that are even more prevalent. Man, this is just one evening. This is just with one name, and I've got a notebook over here with a demented scribbling of names and dates and places in it that's getting a little creepy looking. But I'm tired. John came in here and ate a bowl of oatmeal with a fork. That kid needs his head examined. I already knew that because he's related to me. I'm gonna let him finish his show, and I'm out. My brain's just melted with all of this, and I gotta stop. I felt like my eyeballs were gonna just melt and drip out of my eye socket. It was just, wow. It's been a lot today, this evening, just over this mystery ancestor person. I'm going to be all over this tomorrow, but I got a couple of videos uploaded, and one of them still needs the, details handled, but the other one's set. I'm good. I meant to do 3. I'm not doing 3. 2 is good. 2 is still catching up. Thanks for sharing my day with me.